I know that it's a secret and that I gotta keep it, but I want the lights on, yeah, I want the lights on, and I don't wanna run.
Hey guys, Rust here, and welcome to my Q&A answers video, which is tied in with my giveaway. So you guys asked me all kinds of awesome questions under my giveaway and Q&A video, and I'm going to answer them for you guys in this video. So this is something a little bit different than I usually do, and so yeah, here we go guys with the first question. Will you do a video with me on Rainbow Six Siege PS4? Well, unfortunately, I do not have Rainbow Six Siege on PS4 or any platform right now. I am planning to get it on PC probably around Christmas because a lot of my friends want me to play it with them, and I would love to make some videos on it. I really enjoyed both betas I was in, and it's such a fun game. The reason why I did not pick it up at launch simply because it didn't have a campaign, and if it had a campaign, I would have done a walkthrough of it, but it didn't. But I do planning on getting it on PC around Christmas. Alright, second question is, who are smaller channels that you like? And question 2, did you enjoy Insurgency? Well, I definitely like your channel, buddy. You definitely have some great reviews on your channel. If you guys want to check out his channel, he does reviews on a lot of the new games that are out. He's done reviews on Until Dawn, Life is Strange, and many other different games, and I definitely would check him out. He does a really good job with them. As for other YouTubers, I like all kinds of different YouTubers. I can't name all of them on top of my head, but there are just tons and tons of small YouTubers I like. I definitely would say I like smaller YouTubers better than big YouTubers, simply because I feel like you're more connected with their channel, you have a better interaction with them, they definitely respond to your comments more, and you feel like you're more part of their channel than big YouTubers who just ignore you. And question 2, did you enjoy Insurgency? Thank you, buddy, for the gift of that game. I actually haven't played it yet. I've downloaded it, but I really haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I really do appreciate it. So yeah, guys, check out his channel. He does some really great reviews of it. Alright, next question. What is your 2015 Game of the Year? Definitely Witcher 3. That was by far my favorite fucking game of the entire year. I absolutely loved it. I did a full Let's Play walkthrough the entire series on my channel. If you guys want to check it out, it's in a playlist. I can't wait for the next expansion to come out, Blood and Wine, in early 2016. It has 20 hours of expansion content, and I am so excited for that. That is definitely my game of the year. My second favorite game would probably be Metal Gear Solid 5, then following that, Fallout 4. So yeah, but my favorite game of the year is definitely Witcher 3. Long Live Fuzzy asks, when can I see the penguin? And my next question is, why did you start gaming? Well, Fuzzy's a friend of mine, and we adopted a penguin. It's just a fucking joke, but so when can I see the penguin? You can have full custody of it, buddy. I don't want it anymore. It's yours. As for why I started gaming, I've always loved gaming. Gaming has been a passion of mine since I was a little kid, and it's just so much fun to feel like you're in a different world and you get to play as a character that you can never be in real life. It's just so much fun. You can just lose your mind into a game, and you can just be playing for hours and hours, and time really just isn't a thing, and you're just immersed in this amazing world that you're playing. And that's what I love about gaming. It really takes the stress out of your life if you have stress, and it really puts you into a new world where you can just explore and be your own person and have many different choices. So that's what I love about gaming, and I can't wait for awesome new games to come out in the future. Alright, before I answer the next question, I just want to tell you guys there is 32 questions, so this is going to be a long video, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Alright, so Throne asks, will you ever do a day in the life, Russ? I would love to do a day in the life. Unfortunately, my life isn't too interesting to do like daily day in the lives, but I would love to do a day in the life at some point. That is actually a phenomenal idea, and I think I'm going to do that pretty soon. That just gave me a lot of inspiration. So expect a day in the life video probably within the next month or two. I would love to do that. Alright, next question. Desico God asks, if you could fuck an animal, what would it be? What the fuck? I would not have sex with any animal. But thanks for entering. All right, Suzanne asked, who was your favorite YouTuber? Great question. My favorite YouTuber actually isn't a gaming YouTube channel. It's actually called Emergency Awesome. He does reviews and breakdowns of TV shows and movies, and I absolutely love watching his content. After every episode of a TV show I watch, he does a breakdown of it, mainly of comic book TV shows, and I absolutely love his channel. I watch every single one of his videos. His channel is called Emergency Awesome. He has almost 1 million subscribers, and he has a fantastic channel. Alright, North Famous asks, what types of gaming did you start with? I guess genre-wise. When are you going to do face cam? Also, did your family ever say anything to you about gaming as a kid? Okay, lots of great questions. So starting off with the first question, what type of gaming did you start with? Just exploring games, I guess RPGs, role-playing, and MMOs. And then I guess I started to play a little bit of first-person shooters, but I'm not the biggest fan of first-person shooters. I mainly like MMOs and RPGs. When are you going to start doing face cam? Maybe in videos that I do, just multiplayer gameplay of, I might start doing face cam. I don't want to do face cam on my walkthrough series because, those are mainly just for the gameplay and me doing my commentary. I don't want people to get distracted by a face cam, but I'll try to start doing some face cams on multiplayer videos or funny moments that I do sometimes and stuff like that. Also, did your family ever say anything to you about gaming as a kid? No. My family and my mom and dad absolutely know nothing about computers and gaming. They're really behind on that stuff. I just got into it on my own as a little kid, around 4 or 5 years old. I started playing PS2 and Nintendo 64 games. So yeah, I picked it up pretty much on my own. Okay, Lucas Gaming asks, how did you start your YouTube channel? I was inspired by lots of other Let's Play YouTuber channels like Rad Brad and Tetra Ninja, and I've always loved doing Let's Plays of games. I've had many different channels before this. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, since 2011, but this has been my best channel so far out of all my other channels that I've had. So basically, I was just inspired by Rad Brad and Tetra Ninja. They make walkthrough videos of all kinds of different games, and I started doing it, and I've been doing it ever since. I've been doing YouTube on this channel for about 1.5 years now, and it's absolutely awesome. I have 1.5K subscribers currently, and I'm having a great time doing it. And so, yep, hopefully that answers your question. Okay, White Noise asks, what motivated you to start your YouTube channel? That's pretty much the same question as the last person. Pretty much the same thing. I was just inspired by other Let's Play YouTubers to make this channel. But what motivated me? I guess just making YouTube videos. I love making content. Even before I made this channel, I still loved making content. And I don't know, I love making YouTube videos. I don't know, it's kind of like a drug, to be honest. It's really addicting, making YouTube videos. And when I take a break from YouTube for a few days, I feel sick, to be honest. I just want to make more. It's yeah, it's like a drug. But once you get into it a lot, it's a lot of fun. And if you have great fans, you have a great time interacting with them. So I guess that's what motivated me, just the Let's Play YouTubers and just making awesome content, and I just love doing it. Beastly Girl 725 asks, what are your other hobby sports you do other than play video games? I don't play that many sports, but my hobbies, I'm really big into building stuff. I love building. It doesn't really matter what it is. I like designing certain things. I like working on computers. I like building cars, to be honest. I've helped my dad build a few cars. I don't know, just building anything, to be honest. I like working with wood. I like working with tools. I just love doing that stuff. Sports, I used to play sports when I was little. It just doesn't interest me that much anymore. I'd rather be doing hands-on stuff, like working and building stuff and doing YouTube, than doing sports. I'm just not big into sports whatsoever. For real though, ask 3 different questions. How long do you think you'll continue? Do you think you'll ever hit 100,000 subscribers? If no, If no, 2 was yes. How long do you think it'll take you? How long do you think you'll continue on YouTube? Forever, as long as YouTube is a thing, especially on this channel. Other channels, I've really wanted to quit after a certain amount of time, but this channel, I'm having the best time with it. I have great subscribers. I have great friends that I've made. I love the content that I make, and so I plan on continuing for as long as possible. Do you think you'll ever hit 100,000 subscribers? It is out there. That's definitely out there at my current state of only being at 1.5K. But I do think if I keep at it for a long time and keep making the content that I am, I think I might get there at some point, maybe not in a few years. To get there to 100K at the speed I'm at right now, it's going to take me a long time. But if my channel continues to grow like it is, maybe in the next 5 to 6 years, if I'm still doing this then, but I would love to still doing it then. Like I said, I want to continue this channel for as long as possible. And that basically answered your third question to how long do you think it would take me. I would say about maybe 4 to 6 years at my current pace, but maybe if I start to grow a little bit faster, it might take me less. Great question. Alright, my buddy Chase Gaming asks, have you ever ate crayons or sniffed glue? And what is the weirdest thing you remember doing? I think I did when I was like in preschool or first grade. Not preschool, kindergarten. I think I ate it one time and the teacher got really mad and they called my parents. I think I did that one time, but I'm not too sure. It's kind of foggy. And that's the next question. What is the weirdest thing you remember doing? That's kind of a tough one. I can't really think of anything on the top of my head. But I don't know. I'd have to think about that for a little bit. Sorry if that didn't answer that. Alright, 100,000 subs with no video. Ask, what did your parents think of your YouTube channel? First of all, I did check out your channel. You do not have 100,000 subs. You only have like 3, so your name does not go with your subscription count. But anyways, guys, with your question, what did your parents think of your YouTube channel? I really haven't told my mom and my dad about my YouTube channel. I think they know I do video creation, but I don't think I've ever really showed them my channel. For one, they're just not that interested in this stuff. I'm 18 years old now, so I do things on my own. Maybe if this becomes more of a business to me and I get to start make some more profit, I might introduce it to them, but currently I really haven't showed them it yet. Alright, next question. Willie asks, what recording software do you use to record your PC games? Is it good? And how many frames can it record at? Great question. Finally, something a little bit different. What recording software I use XSplit for my PC games, a paid subscription XSplit where I pay $15 every 3 months. And is it any good? Yes, I absolutely love XSplit paid subscription. It is by far the best recording software ever used, and I'm like a huge fan of it. The free version of it is not so good. There's like a watermark on it. You can only record at a certain amount of frames, and so if you're going to use XSplit, I would recommend getting a paid subscription. If you just want a free program, I would use OBS. The reason why I don't like OBS too much is because it uses so much CPU usage, and I hated it. XSplit doesn't use that much CPU usage, and that's what I like about it. And how many frames can it record at? With paid subscription, you can record as high as you want. I'm pretty sure like over 200 frames you can record at. Great question. Okay, Leo Plays Games HD asks, who inspired you to YouTube? I've already answered this twice in this video. Let's Play YouTubers, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. If you want to hear more, just watch earlier than this question. Alright, Pure Mix asks, what is your current graphics card and do you plan to upgrade? Currently, I have a GTX 980 reference card in my gaming rig. I do plan to upgrade. I'm kind of debating on what I should do actually. I was thinking about grabbing another 980 because on eBay there's a few sellers who are selling it for pretty cheap. But if I was going to upgrade, I would upgrade to a 980 Ti. But I think going SLI GTX 980s would be a lot better. I'm not really sure though what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to upgrade this Christmas. It might be a 980 Ti, it might be SLI. I'm probably end up going to be going with SLI because SLI of course is way better than one single card. But the GTX 980 Ti is also a fantastic card. But another thing, I don't know if I do want to upgrade to the 980 Ti. If I do choose to upgrade to that, is because the new lineup of GPUs comes out mid next year, and that's what I made my mistake last year. Is I bought a GTX 980 right after Christmas, and 4 months later, or 4 or 5 months later, it was out of date because the new lineup of GPUs came out, the Titan X and the GTX 980 Ti. So if I was going to upgrade, now that I think about it, to another card, I would probably wait till mid next year to see what the new lineup of GPUs are and get it right at the release date. And so, yeah. Alright, Kyle V asks, can you give a quick room tour and what is your favorite part of your setup? I have a full setup tour on my channel. It's actually my most popular video. It has over 40,000 hits. My setup has been featured on Setup Wars and Pimp My Setup. It won a Pimp My Setup episode. I forgot what it is, and it came runner-up in a Setup War episode. I'll put some pictures on screen right now. These are actually more updated pictures than my setup video. I've upgraded my gaming shelves. One shelf has full of pop figurines, and the shelf above it has product boxes. But I do plan on cleaning up taking out the product boxes and putting some statues up there. I also want to get a few more posters and maybe someday get a ultra wide 34-inch LG to put above my triple monitor display. That'd be so cool. And so yeah, hopefully that answers your question. If you guys want to check out my gaming setup, it is my most popular video. Like I said, it has over 40,000 hits. It is so cool, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support on that video. Go check it out on my channel. Also, I forgot to answer what is the favorite part of my setup. I would definitely say my new pop figurine shelf and my gaming shelf. That part is really cool, and I love my posters around my room. The reason why I like that more than technology is because it gives more of a feeling that this room is my room. It has a lot more personality in it, and that's what I really like. But I also love the technology in it. So yeah, I was just editing the video right there, and the first two pictures are like really updated pictures, and the last three are a little bit older pictures. I really couldn't find any newer pictures, and my room's an absolute mess right now. So that's why I didn't post any new like long shots of my room. But it's pretty much the same, just the only thing updated is my pop figurines and a few more posters. Okay, on to the next question. Marvis asks, who is your most admired person and why? Great question. I would say my most admired person is my grandfather. He's taught me so many things in my life, and I can't thank him enough for everything he's done for me. He's taught me about just life in general. Just gave me lots of tips on pretty much how to survive and how to deal with certain things with business, marketing, how to deal with certain people who might give you shit and stuff. And I can't thank him enough. He is one of my favorite people in the world, and yeah, he's my most admired person, definitely. Pickle Plays ask, how old are you? I'm 18. Simple enough. I turned 18 back in September. It feels great to be 18. The only thing is, if I do something wrong, I'm the one that's fucked. Okay, next question. Wiza, I think that's how you say name. I think that's how you say name. Ask. I see that you have a Twitch channel, but there's no activity. Are you going to start streaming? That's a great question. I would love to start streaming at some point. I have streamed before in the past, and I didn't really enjoy it too much, to be honest. I don't know. I just didn't get the kick out of it that some streamers do. Maybe because I don't have that much of an audience on Twitch. I only have like 20 followers or something. But me and my friend Tristan have been planning for the longest time to do a 24-hour stream of The Division when it comes out later this year. I would love to do it. Originally, we were going to do it on Twitch, but I might do it on YouTube now. But I might do it on Twitch. I don't know. I do definitely like YouTube streaming better than Twitch streaming, simply because the subscription, I mean, when you start streaming, it goes to all your subscribers, and they know that you're streaming. But on Twitch, I guess you get different viewers on Twitch, and people can donate. I guess people can donate on YouTube too, but I just definitely like YouTube streaming better. So I don't really know. I don't really know if I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. That's hard to ask, really. Alright, Mallard Man asks, what type of beer is the best? To be honest, I haven't drinking much beer at all. I'm only 18 years old. It's not legal here in the United States to drink under 21. I could sound cool and say I'm drinking this and that, but I just really haven't. I'm not really that experienced with that, so it's not really my place to answer that question. Sorry. Next question, GFSB Playbox Edition asks, do you think you'll be successful and famous later on, and how old are you? Like I said in a few questions back, hopefully I can grow my channel to something big one day and be famous. It'd be awesome, but I'm more happy that I have the fans that I have now interacting with me, and I have the friendships that I have now, which is awesome. I'm really happy I have those. But of course, it'd be awesome to grow a bigger channel one day, but I'm mainly more happy with the friendships that I've made on this channel, way bigger than a goal that I have set in the future. So friends are more important than growing subscribers. Next question comes from my buddy Panda Plays. His question is, how many women have you had sexy time with? That is really a question that I don't feel comfortable answering over the internet. I've had relationships with many different girls in my lifetime, but I'm not going to really answer that. It's a pretty funny question, though. Thank you for entering. Alright, so the second to last question comes from the DBZ Squirrel, and his question asks is, what are your favorite types of video games, and who inspired you to make a YouTube channel? Well, I'm only going to answer one of them because I've answered the inspired YouTube channel a few times already in this video. So my favorite types of video games are RPGs and MMOs, and I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters. I think it's very repetitive, and I like exploring games. I like crafting. I like interacting with players. I like to experience the full worlds that RPGs offer, and MMOs. So yeah, RPGs and MMOs are my favorite types of games. Alright guys, so the final question of this long Q&A video comes from MattK, and his question is, how long did it take to revamp your room gaming setups to the awesomeness that it is today? Okay, great question. I can talk about this for a little bit. Alright, so my latest setup video was in September. The setup video I posted before that was in, I think, January, July. After my setup video in July or January, I decided to redo my entire room. I took out my carpet, I redid the walls, I painted my desk black, and did all kinds of stuff, and got new flooring. So it did take a while. The first thing I did was got my desk fixed. I had the same desk that I did before, but it was really damaged. And the reason why I wanted to keep this desk and not upgrade to like a new desk is because the desk I have right now is literally like a one of a kind. It's really big, and it's an L shape, and it's perfect. Every desk that I went to a store that I looked at was extremely small. I did not like, and the desks that were like really large were like super duper overpriced. So basically I had a one of a kind desk, so I had to get it fixed. So I had a friend of mine redo the whole desk, refinished it, painted it all black. The top of my desk is actually like a laminate sheet. I purchased it at Home Depot. It's like a huge sheet that it's on the top of the desk, and underneath it's all painted. You can't even really tell that it's a laminate. It looks perfect. And it took about a month and a half to get the desk done. As for the flooring and the walls, that took a long time too. To redo my entire room, it took about 2 months. So yeah, I had to sleep in the other room for a few days when the walls were getting painted and the floor. I was really picky with the floor I wanted and the wall color. I wanted a dark gray flooring and a light gray walls. I drove like 100 miles, literally not 100 miles, like 60 miles to pick up this flooring, and every paint that I tried to get for the wall, it was terrible. It took me like 5 or 6 tries to find the right gray I wanted. Each gray I had like a tint of yellow or a tint of red or blue in it, and I really couldn't find just a solid light gray. I eventually found it, and I painted it, and that's basically how my room became, I guess, the awesomeness that it is today. So yeah, it took about 2.5 months, or I would say 1.5 months to get the desk done, and I guess 2.5 months to do everything. So yeah, great question. And so yep, that basically rounds up my my Q&A video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This took me a very long time to make, so if you guys can support it by hitting that like button. And a week from today will be my giveaway of the game of your choice. So yep, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Bye.